It's Nullspace with Arsenal. Today's episode, Beowulf. Welcome to the second episode of Nullspace with Arsenal. I'm your host, Arsenal's Great 21, but some of you know me as Michael. In today's episode, we have the book Beowulf. I actually have no clue who it is by. It's completely unknown, actually. But what we'll be focusing on is a summary of the plot that we have here, the character of Beowulf, and the themes. Hope you enjoy! The story of Beowulf unfolds in three major acts, each centered around a formidable challenge faced by our hero, Beowulf, a Geatish warrior of immense strength and courage. Act 1. Monster Grendel. The tale begins in Denmark, in the great hall of King Hrogthar, known as Herut. For years, this magnificent hall has been terrorized by a fearsome creature named Grendel. This monster, resentful of the joy and noise from Herut, attacks the hall nightly, killing Hrogthar's warriors. Hearing of Hrogthar's plight, Beowulf sets sail from Geatland to Denmark with a band of his bravest warriors. Upon arriving, Beowulf promises Hrogthar that he will defeat Grendel. That night, as Grendel invades Herut again, Beowulf confronts him. In a brutal hand-to-hand combat, Beowulf tears off Grendel's arm, mortally wounding the beast. Grendel flees to his lair to die, and Beowulf is hailed as a hero. Act 2. Grendel's Mother. Just as peace seems restored, a new terror arises. Grendel's mother, enraged by her son's death, emerges from her underwater lair to seek revenge. She attacks Herut, killing one of Hrogthar's closest friends. Determined to end the threat, Beowulf dives into the murky waters of her lair. After a fierce battle, Beowulf kills Grendel's mother with a giant sword he finds in her cave, further cementing his heroism. Act 3. The Dragon. Many years pass, and Beowulf becomes king of the Geats. His reign is marked by peace and prosperity until a dragon, provoked by a stolen treasure, begins to terrorize his kingdom. Now an aging warrior, Beowulf chooses to confront the dragon alone. In the ensuing battle, Beowulf slays the dragon, but suffers a mortal wound. He dies a hero's death, leaving his people mourning the loss of their great king. Now that we've recapped the plot, let's delve into the key events and main ideas of Beowulf. Number 1. Heroism and Valor. Beowulf's feats against Grendel, Grendel's mother, and the dragon highlight the poem's celebration of heroism and valor. Each act of bravery not only secures his legacy, but also underscores the qualities of an ideal hero in Anglo-Saxon culture: strength, courage, and loyalty. Number 2. The role of fate. Fate, or word, in Old English, plays a significant role in Beowulf. The characters often reflect on the inevitability of fate, suggesting that while heroes can achieve great deeds, their destinies are ultimately predetermined. Beowulf's acceptance of his fate, especially in his final battle, exemplifies this theme. Number 3. Good versus evil. The epic is a classic struggle between good and evil. Beowulf represents the force of good, while Grendel, his mother, the dragon, embody evil and chaos. These battles are not just physical confrontations, but also symbolize the eternal conflict between light and darkness. Number 4. The importance of reputation. In Beowulf, a warrior's reputation is paramount. Beowulf's desire to build and maintain his legacy drives his actions. The epic repeatedly emphasizes that a hero's deeds and their remembrance by others are crucial to achieving immortality. And number 5. The role of kinship and loyalty. Kinship bonds and loyalty to one's lord and kinsman are central themes. Beowulf's loyalty to Hrogthar, despite having no direct obligation, demonstrates the significance of these bonds. Similarly, the loyalty shown by Wiglaf, Beowulf's young relative who aids him in his final battle, contrasts with the cowardice of the other warriors. Beowulf is a complex character whose traits and actions embody the values of the heroic culture from which he hails. Here are a list of his traits. Number 1. Bravery and courage. Beowulf is renowned for his fearlessness. He willingly faces terrifying monsters like Grendel's mother, and the dragon, displaying a level of bravery that is a hallmark of the epic hero. Number 2. Strength. Physical strength is one of Beowulf's most notable attributes. His strength is almost superhuman, enabling him to perform feats such as ripping off Grendel's arm with his bare hands and lifting giant swords. Number 3. Loyalty and honor. Beowulf's loyalty to his king, Hygelac, and to Hogthar, the king of the Danes, is unwavering. He honors his commitments and upholds the values of his society, such as loyalty to his lord and the importance of reputation. Number 4. Leadership. Beowulf is not just a warrior, but also a wise and capable leader. As the king of the Geats, he rules for 50 years with wisdom and fairness, ensuring the prosperity and stability of his kingdom. Number 5. His sense of duty. His sense of duty is apparent when he takes it upon himself to protect his people. Even in his old age, by fighting the dragon, this sense of responsibility is a key aspect of his character. Number 6. Generosity. Beowulf is generous with his rewards and treasures, sharing the spoils of his victories with his followers. This generosity strengthens the bonds between him and his thanes, reflecting the reciprocal loyalty valued in his society. Number 7. While Beowulf exhibits pride and humility. While Beowulf exhibits a certain level of pride and self-confidence, which are essential for his role as a hero, he also displays humility. He acknowledges the role of fate and divine intervention in his successes, often crediting God for his victories. Number 8. Youthful exuberance and mature wisdom. In his youth, Beowulf is characterized by his eagerness for glory and adventure. As he grows older and assumes the kingship, his character evolves into embody the qualities of a wise and judicious ruler. His final battle against the dragon is a testament to this enduring bravery, but also highlights his acceptance of morality and the accept responsibilities of leadership. Number 9. Legacy. Beowulf's concern for his legacy and the future of his people is evident throughout the poem. His actions are driven by a desire to be remembered as a great hero and to ensure the welfare of his kingdom, even after his death. Number 10. Pride and hubris. At times, Beowulf's pride can seem as hubris, which, while typical of epic heroes, can lead to peril. His decision to fight the dragon alone, despite his old age, can be seen as a mixture of courage and excessive pride. Number 11. Morality. Beowulf's final battle with the dragon underscores his morality and the inevitable decline that comes with age. Despite his superhuman traits, he is still subject to the limitations and vulnerabilities of human existence. Beowulf is rich in themes and messages that reflect the values and beliefs of its time. Some of the major themes include heroism, the struggle between good and evil, loyalty, and the inevitability of death. Here are some of these themes. Number 1. Heroism and valor. Heroism is central to Beowulf, as the protagonist embodies the ideal traits of an epic hero. Beowulf's bravery, strength, and willingness to face danger head-on highlight this theme. Here's a quote. Then the noble warrior took hold of the hilt of his sword, brandished it. He remembered all the courageous deeds that he had performed with faith in the Almighty's help. This quote illustrates Beowulf's readiness to face danger and his reliance on his past heroic deeds and divine assistance. Number 2. Good versus evil. The poem is structured around Beowulf's battles against various embodiments of evil: Grendel's mother, and the dragon. Each of these creatures represents a force of chaos and destruction that Beowulf must overcome. So times were pleasant for the people there, until finally, one fiend out of hell began to work his evil in the world. Grendel's introduction sets the stage for the classic struggle between good and evil, highlighting the threat he possesses to the community. Number 3. Loyalty and allegiance. Loyalty is another prominent theme, emphasizing the bonds between a lord and his warriors. This reciprocal relationship is vital to the functioning of their society. So ought the kinsman act, giving the handlord his royal service, giving his pledge when people are in need. This passage underscores the importance of loyalty to one's leader and kin, a central value in the warrior culture depicted in the poem. Number 4. Fate and inevitability of death. The poem frequently alludes to fate, often referred to as Röd in Old English, and the inevitability of death. Despite their heroic deeds, the characters were accurately aware of the morality. Fate often saves an undoomed man when his courage is good. This quote reflects the belief that while fate is unavoidable, personal courage and bravery can influence one's destiny. Number 5. The importance of legacy. Legacy and reputation are crucial in Beowulf. The characters are deeply concerned with how they will be remembered after death. Beowulf's final battle with the dragon, despite knowing it will likely lead to his death, is driven by his desire to leave a lasting legacy. I shall gain glory or die. Beowulf's determination to achieve glory, even at the cost of his life, emphasizes the importance of legacy in the warrior culture. And number 6. The role of the supernatural. Supernatural elements play a significant role in Beowulf, with various monsters and magical artifacts appearing throughout the poem. These elements underscore the poem's exploration of the unknown and the otherworldly. A blade that bodied well, a sword in her armory, an ancient heirloom from the days of the giants. The reference to a giant-made sword highlights the supernatural aspects that are interwoven with the human struggles in the poem. Well, in total, I honestly really love Beowulf. So much so where I read it a second time in the Old English version. That was a fun experience. But yeah, I really like the book. I really think it connects well with everything. It's really cool and medieval and stuff. I think it connects to my beliefs and stuff. I really consider to connect to my loyalty beliefs. I think you should always be loyal to your elders and everything that I'm getting you for. Anyways, yeah. Well, this has been the second episode of Nullspace with Arsenal. This has been Arsenal. Have a great day.